Welcome to my round 3 versus Gio. This was our first battle, but I did take one more missile than allowed, so we had to rematch. So in the tournament, this battle does not count, but it still want to show it. And I had Gio's permission yesterday, so why not? We sort of like both of our armies can guerrilla deploy, and we both placed our troops here. So this is an absolute mess. However, I went better off because one of his cavalry units is over here, quite exposed. This cavalry does not look very good, but these guys fortunately doesn't have a precursor. My general is a bit exposed though, but these guys are not looking that way yet. And my skirmishers are over here, so my general is a bit protected. Couple of Iberian axemen over here. And, well, so my two-handers are over here. And on this side I got swords. Well, two of them. And then some veteran spears to help with the cavalry. So this is going to be a very chaotic battle, quite fast. I also had my cavalry up over here, and that leaves his cavalry a bit exposed to me. But let's press play. So I do get a good damage on his cavalry from the get-go. That's just what's first thing. So now he's going to try to get some distance, and I'm gonna try to get some distance. Let's see. I just decided to start the battle over there. I'm hurling at his cavalry. Then I see his general, and since that's a 300-man axe unit, I'm hurling at that. He's trying to escape with his cavalry. It does take a lot of losses though. Charging in here because I have swords, and these spears are low armor, so that's a good fight for them. But they're a bit isolated, these swords, but I have axes here as well. So this cavalry has taken a lot of damage here. But he's I'm sending in an axe warrior here. These guys have the Kimberly heavy axemen are winning or have more armor than mine. And he's charging here, but he's charging a spear head on. Here I'm just hurling a bit at this Kimberly heavy axemen. These men are butchering my northern axemen. I have one cavalry more over here, but I tried to get my cavalry over here to catch his cavalry, but it doesn't work. Now I'm just starting here to try to tie up his troops. Since I have a cavalry advantage now. So he's coming here for my cavalry. My javelin cavalry is just hurling a bit wildly. He does manage to catch my cavalry over here. That could have been very devastating for me. But I am faster than him. And my other cavalry is coming in here as well. But these champions of tundras with scare ability, they are very hard to kill. I try to run away with my cavalry over here, still hurling javelins at him. My third cavalry unit is coming in here, and I'm sort of hoping that will get his cavalry to retreat, but he doesn't. And I'm charging in here because one of my cavalry was very poor in morale, so I sort of had to fight there. Sending in a bear warrior for scare effect. routed this unit. I did not to get this Kimberly off my back. My bear warriors are pretty much the only thing that can really handle these champions of tundras, except javelins. So I'm starting to route his cavalry over here, and that will have the effect of me be able to hunt down his routing units, whilst mine will come back. But I do lose my general over here, or he's in trouble. The Kimri general is on his tail. I'm hurling at this, but then I have to spread out my cavalry. I have to spread them out. Cannot all be here. So I decide to charge with my cavalry over here to get more damage in. But it does damage some of my cavalry as well, so maybe not the best decision. My general is routing, but he's still alive. Here my spears are doing well, but he's in disciplined formation also, so his troops are not killing me, but they're holding very well. Just hurling a bit at his champion of tundras and some of the spears. Now I'm starting to spread out the cavalry to get out some routes on these troops. 3 troops out. This cavalry is not moving. This one is going for this routing Kimbri axemen, as the axemen are his killers. And these naked spears were not braced. And my bear warriors are coming in here. They have fear factor, and that makes that these naked spears are shattering or wavering also. Then it routes. Now I just charge this because this is a bit trapped. Trying to route as much as possible. And some troops are regrouping. I have to break these spears because, well, I have to win. And he can't have spears left because then it will neutralize my cavalry. You see how tiny ambushes are coming in? There's a lot of my troops are locked in here. But so we got one of those champions wavering. I'm trying to cause this one to waver also, so I have a numerical advantage over here. But my heavy infantry is not doing as well as I thought it did. But now it causes even more waverings. So the morale of the Kimberly is not very good right now. But his troops are a bit spread out, so I can get flank penalties on his troops. So it's a priority to make sure that all those berserkers and Kimri axemen are running, as well as spears. Now the troops routed also. I'm just trying to tie down these generals so I can go in for a rear attack. Trying to demoralize his troops. My general came back. Now his general is routing, so when that general is being killed, then these troops will rout as well. He doesn't have killing power now. He only has holding power. If some of my troops break, they will just come back. We did get good precursor charge here. And that's the battle. So it was quite lucky here for me in the terms of deployment. But those Kimbri axemen did tear my northern warriors to shreds. Yeah, it was lucky for me that I had my skirmishers behind my general, so that when it turned out that he was behind me, I had a screen and my men were already sort of in position.